37 years ago this week, Linda and Jim Gibson were expecting the arrival of their baby boy that they had waited for and planned for 9 months. In the delivery room, the doctor said, "Jim, do you hear that? It sounds to me like the heartbeat of a little baby girl." Later that afternoon, they welcomed me, Melinda Gibson, Melinda Jane Gibson, their third daughter, and their last daughter, to their family. And this is the baby blanket, or part of the bedding that my grandma made for me. And if you see it really close, you can see that it's got a little boy on it. So they really were expecting a little boy. The next few minutes, I just want to share with you a little glimpse of my life and remind you that even though we might plan something, God's plan might be a little bit different than ours. My mom's mom, was from Czechoslovakia, and she wanted to make sure that we all had something from Czech. And so we all got a piece of cut glass, and this is just one of the pieces that I got. But this isn't the only thing that I got. My mama used to say that I also got the Czech cheeks. My grandparents on both sides taught me several things, but they taught me mainly to love and care for people. My love for my family made it something where I always wanted to spend a lot of time with my parents. And one of the evenings that I was out with my parents, we went to Johnny High Country Music Review, and we saw a little girl there named Leanne Rhymes. And it was so neat to me because I thought, that's really fun. And so I planned to try out for Johnny High, and made my parents a little bit nervous because they had never heard me sing before. So I'll never forget that look on their faces that day whenever they heard me sing, and then whenever they were with me when I got the acceptance letter to sing for Johnny High. And this is the invitation that I sent out to my friends and family to come see me the 4th time that Johnny High invited me back. My mama that I mentioned earlier died in 1998 from cancer. And after she died, I wanted to do something to help in finding a cure for cancer. So I got in touch with the Leukemia Lymphoma Society and did 4 marathons, 3 half marathons, 1 full marathon, and raised over $13,000 in for cancer research. And these are my medals that I got. And then during the Disney Marathon, my 6-year-old niece was in the gift shop and found something that she wanted to buy for me. I wasn't married, so it was kind of strange, but she told her mom that she wanted to get this bride and groom Mickey and Minnie for me because she knew that I'd be married someday soon. 4 months later, I met my husband, Mark. Like most women do, I changed my last name when I got married, and one of my girlfriends got this bag for me not too long after I was married. This bag I carry with me almost everywhere I go and whenever I pack things up to go places, and it has my new initials on it. I'd like to just thank you for listening to me and remind you that although we might have a plan, God has a different plan. And in closing, I'd like to share with you the scripture that God reminds me that in. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Thank you.